Hi, it's the Rawsome Vegan Gal here, and today you're looking at some products from a company called Wildbrine, and I've done a couple of other videos, and the last one I did was on their kimchi crisps, and I also did another video on their fermented foods, and I'll have a link below this to their site as well as the other videos I've done. So what you're looking at here are their newest products. They have some new krauts, as well as some new beet ferments. And we're going to be talking about all these new products, and I'm actually going to be tasting them as well. So welcome. So I want to thank Joni for getting the products over to me that I could try. And we're going to talk to you a little bit about the products and the benefits, if you don't know yet about fermented foods, that they're high in probiotics. And by the way, here's the wonderful Wildbrine t-shirt. And the logo on the side and the logo on the back. And I wore that actually in the last video too. So the benefits are that they're naturally probiotic. Also, so you know, everything is raw, non-GMO certified, vegan, gluten-free. And also they have come out with some new organic and kosher certified products, some of their krauts. So if you don't know the benefits of fermented foods, they are very good for your gut health. I've done many videos on foods that are good for your, that are good probiotic foods, such as sauerkraut, such as kimchi, such as coconut kefir. The list goes on. You know, you can look up in my YouTube channel and see the different things. Also, there's a product called tiger nut. I reviewed that as well. So there's many options. Also coconut yogurt, a company called Koyo. So I've done quite a few different things. So you have your choice. But now Wildbrine has come out with some new products. So they've actually come out with fermented beets. And they've also come out with a Brussel Kraut. And also a Smoky Kale Kraut. And also 2 organic krauts, simple ones, green and red. So I'm going to show them all to you. And, excuse me. And they have some beautiful pictures here on their flyer that they sent me of the products. And also the container is also BPA free, so you know, because it's not glass. So we're going to first talk about their krauts. So I have first here their Smoky Kale Kraut. And it comes in an 18-ounce container, and it contains cabbage, kale, sea salt, garlic, chipotle pepper, so it's going to be hot. Cherrywood smoked sea salt. I've never heard of that before. So that should be interesting. And just so you know, this is produced in a facility that uses soy, sesame, and mustard seed. But so you know, it's all non-GMO certified, so you shouldn't be concerned about that if you are. And I don't know if I mentioned it's also gluten-free, but I did mention that. So this is the container it comes in. And we're going to open this up and try it. And I have these special little utensils that I'm going to use. And I've actually used them before in other videos. They're called Eco-Tensile. And they're made of paperboard as I open this container. So I can open up the kraut. So they're really nice. And they come in many different types. They come in their traditional mini. They have midi. They also have a scoop lid. They have many different things. And I'll have a link below. And they have an ice scoop. I think this is meant for ice cream. You can see that. So they have many different types of Eco-Tensile. They have an Eco-Taster. So they really come out with a gamut of so many different interesting products. So we're going to use these to sample the, and I have to figure out which one will work the best for what my needs are. I think we're going to go with these larger ones so I can get into the container and hopefully maybe show you what the product looks like. So these, I think they're larger ones. I think these are their midi, as they call it, mid, or their Eco-Taster mid. And just so you know, they're also certified recyclable and compostable. So that's really nice too. So what you do is you just take your finger, put there's 2 dots together, and it forms a little spoon like that. So we're going to open this up. Hopefully open it up. And first I like to smell things. But you can see, actually, I can show you in the package how pretty that looks. Look at all that. And the red you're seeing is probably just chipotle. So we're going to take a taste of this one. I can definitely taste the smoky flavor. Wow. Not as strong as I thought it would be. And let's see, in 2 tablespoons, it has 25% vitamin C. That's probably from the cabbage, I would imagine. It also has 8% vitamin A. And that's pretty good. Actually, that's not as strong tasting as I thought it would be. I thought it would be really spicy. Like I've had some other companies had really spicy products. This is actually pretty tasty. That smoky flavor actually is kind of unique. I like that. Okay, and the next one we're going to try is their Brussel Kraut. Here's their Brussel Kraut. If you can get close to the camera, I can show you that, what it looks like. And this one has cabbage, Brussels sprouts, green onions, soy sauce, sea salt, sesame seeds, garlic, ginger, and also chipotle peppers. This one has chipotle as well, like the other one. So you saw those little red flecks in there that you saw, right? So I'm going to open that one up. They have these little perforated kind of tabs on the top where it's sealed. So we're going to open that up. Okay. I'm going to give it a smell too. It smells pretty good. It doesn't smell strong. Now, Brussels sprouts are very unique. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone use Brussels sprouts for a kraut. So it is kind of unique. I guess it's a trendy product, so they're adding it. And we're going to give a taste of that one too. Got a nice piece of cabbage here. It's actually really nice. Pretty mild flavor. Not very strong as far as spicy for me. Interesting, yeah, I can taste kind of the Brussels sprout in there. I'm going to give it another little try just to make sure I got a taste of everything. I'm not sure if I did. That's good. It's got a nice taste. Again, very unique. And just to tell you, this also has in 2 tablespoons, 25% vitamin C, only 2% A, and everything else has a little bit of protein in it, fiber, carbs, very low sugar because there's no, I think, sweet in here. But the mix of the garlic and the ginger is nice. But again, it doesn't taste too strong because some people might not like such strong flavors. But this actually is really nice, the Brussels Kraut. Okay. Now the next of the krauts we're going to try, as part of their new line, is their organic line. They've added some new organic, actually kind of simple krauts that just have really very few ingredients. Only green cabbage, sea salt, and garlic. And that's it. And these are certified organic, USDA. Excuse me. And also kosher. See the little symbol there? So that's really nice that they're doing that. And hopefully they'll have that in all their products. So this one has 20% vitamin C, about 3% fiber, and very simple, like as you can see. It's just cabbage, that's it, with a little salt and garlic. So very simple. We're going to take off the tabs here again, so then I can give it a taste. Sometimes, like you say, you want something simple. You don't want it all spicy and full of all different other ingredients. So smells good. I can definitely smell the garlic in here. The garlic is very prominent smell. So let me give this a taste. Tastes good. I'm not tasting the garlic yet. Maybe the garlic's hidden further down. Maybe I'll try a little more. Doesn't taste very strong. I can smell the garlic, but it doesn't. Like sometimes you try something and it has a lot of garlic and it's really powerful, but this is not. It's very mild. And the next kraut is their purple cabbage one. They decided to do one with red cabbage. And again, just red cabbage, sea salt, and garlic, and you can see the beautiful color. Look how beautiful that is. Now, red cabbage is higher in antioxidants, so that's a plus too. That red cabbage offers. But I heard actually from someone who I guess is German or where I think kraut is that purple cabbage isn't called kraut. I don't know what it's called. He told me that. He says it's traditionally green from the green cabbage. So, but that's okay to call it kraut. I mean, I don't have anything against that. So this one has 30% vitamin C and 2 tablespoons and 6% A. Just a little bit of fiber, carbs. So we're going to open this one up and try. And I love purple cabbage. I myself, when I make my own sometimes, I love to use purple cabbage. It's my favorite. So I'm going to open this one up, give it a smell as well. Oh, I can smell the garlic in here too, but I don't know if I'll taste it. We'll see. So we're going to give this a try. This one tastes, I could taste more of the garlic than in the green cabbage one. I don't know why. It tastes very good. Again, I love purple cabbage, so. And what do you do with this? Like that would be a question. Some people say, well, I have this sauerkraut, so how do I eat it? Well, you can have it as a little side in your plate to eat with your meal. You can, let's say you make a wrap, like a tortilla wrap, or a lettuce wrap, or a collard wrap, collard green, and you can put it in with other things. You know, with avocado, sprouts, whatever you like, some nut butter, something like that, and roll it up. Put it in a sandwich. It doesn't have to be a bread sandwich. It could be, you can have, you know, 2 pieces of zucchini or cucumber, kind of little, tiny little, petite little sandwiches, you know, petite fours or whatever they call them, little, you know, kind of something like that. Another thing to do with them is if you're making a salad, just put it in the salad. Instead of even a dressing, it doesn't need a dressing, you put the kraut into the salad. You can also, if you make a plain dish, like a cooked dish, like let's say you make a grain, like something like quinoa or something, you can pour that on top to season it. And again, if you're using one like the purple one, it's going to give it beautiful color. So that's something added bonus. So those are just different ways you could use it. You could just eat it out of the jar too, or the container. You know, it's delicious as a snack because it's good for you. It has a lot of added benefits to your body. So the next ones we're going to try are the beets. So this is a very unique added ferments that they're doing, the beet ferments. So this is their Chioggia beet. Now Chioggia is, they say, visually stunning because Chioggia beets, in this picture, I don't know if you could see that beet, it's got like candy cane. It's got like a spiral of different colors. And they add to this one celery root, cabbage besides the beets, sea salt, garlic, sage, and lemon peel. That sounds really interesting. So I'll show that to you again in the camera. Now, the Chioggia beets, it looks a little reddish. It's not super red like the purple cabbage was, but it has a reddish tinge to it. So let's see if I can get this one open and then give it a taste. Okay. So again, I like the smell. It does have a nice, interesting smell. Maybe it's from the beets and maybe the sage. Sage is interesting to use in fermented food. So let's see if we can get the beet and the cabbage together. Make sure we get a good taste of it. Nice crunchy, nice flavor. Everything is balanced pretty well. There's nothing that is too strong, like there's not too much sage or too much garlic or lemon peel. It doesn't smell as garlicky. It's just very nice. I'm going to just try it a little bit more. Yeah, it has a very nice balance of flavor. So this one has 10% vitamin C, excuse me, and 2 tablespoons, 3% fiber. That's about it. But beets, as you know, are also very good for you. And then the final one we have is really red because this is beets and they're greens. Now that's another really unique way of doing it, where you're adding the greens to it. And the greens also have a lot of nutritional benefit. So this one has beetroot, beet greens, sea salt, and garlic. And this one also has added iron, 2%, vitamin C 6%, vitamin A 10%. Again, a little bit of fiber, etc. And again, it's very red, as you can see. And you don't necessarily see the greens because the beets take over. Once you ferment it, the greens kind of become more red. So with this one, they actually sent it to me, because it's actually getting all over my hands. They sent it to me, they put it in a Ziploc bag because the beets can leak out and the color is red and it would get all over the place. So I'm going to take a napkin here because it's coming out of the container. So you can see the red on the napkin. So that was a smart idea. I appreciate them doing that. So we're going to try this one out. Take a smell. Ooh, I can smell the beets. This one tastes much stronger than the Chioggia one. Like, it's very rich, the smell of the beets, the flavor. So we're going to try some of this. Wow. Excuse me. I could definitely taste the garlic a little more in this one, but it's nice and crunchy. The beets are really crunchy. And I don't know if I got any greens, but I probably did. Really nice. This is very nice. You can put this on your, like if you make potatoes, mashed potatoes, again, a grain, or just have them on the side of your plate with your meal. Really good in your salad. And don't forget the juice of all these fermented foods are wonderful as a dressing. Like, you could pour them on the salad too. So wow, that's really good. I have to say that they're all really nice. Of course, I'm a fan of anything organic too. So now that they have some organic options, it's really great for those of you who are really, although non-GMO does make a difference. If you're not aware of what non-GMO is, you should look that up. But so I just want to go through these before we end the video to let you know again which products we talked about. So we had the Smoky Kale Kraut. Now that one was not as spicy as I thought it was. It actually had a really nice taste. I was kind of pleasantly surprised. And again, it has kale in it, and kale has a lot of nutritional value as well. And then we tried, the next one we tried was the Brussel Kraut. Now again, that was also very unique in using Brussels sprouts in a sauerkraut. So that was also very nice. Again, not very strong, even though it did have some spiciness to it. And then next we tried the this is the Raw Organic Kraut, the green one. Again, very simple, very plain, but also very good, organic and kosher certified. And then we also, after that, tried I should say, I keep saying we, the purple cabbage kraut, which is really nice, rich, crunchy, delicious flavor. And then after that, we also had our Chioggia beet kraut, which was really interesting too, flavor-wise. Very nice blend of flavors. And then finally, we have the beets and their greens. That was really nice and crunchy. And if I had to pick a favorite, I don't know if I really can. Again, I'm partial to organic. I love purple cabbage, so maybe that one. But they were all really good. Very interesting combination of flavors. Whoever came up with the recipes, they did a really good job in the combinations. Because if you don't get the right combinations, you want to balance out the flavors so that they taste good, so that people will want to eat them. So I hope you will check out these new products and try them out for yourself. I don't think you'll be disappointed. They're really good, flavorful, tasty, and good for you, and to keep you nice and healthy. So I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.